Welcome to Sky Broking Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult a financial advisor. Major data of this week has inflation-related data and the major events like Europe ECB President Lagarde speaks on Monday. Now let's see the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver has news like gold prices got knocked down after a surprisingly strong non-farm payroll report sent expectations soaring that the Fed's near-term tightening will be much more aggressive. In precious metals case, it is a painful reminder to bulls in the market of how underplayed the commodity is as an inflation hedge. And watch this week the US inflation data expectations at 7.3%. Fundamentally, this is a slight positive news for precious metals, and technically speaking, gold may expect a positive rally until close below 47,600 levels on daily basis. Silver may expect a positive rally until close below 59,900 levels on daily basis. So these are this week's major precious metals outlook. Now let's move on to see the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has news like crude prices seem to have a one-way ticket to $100 oil. This week's rally in crude was supported by the OPEC Plus decision to stick to their gradual increase strategy and as US production fell again. An Arctic blast is also disrupting some production in Texas, and that is driving this latest price surge. Fundamentally, this is a positive news for crude oil, and technically speaking, crude oil may expect a mixed trade and until close above 7020, which means again positive rally to be ruled out. Next is natural gas. It has a news like natural gas prices has witnessed a roller coaster ride due to Texas freeze, and gas prices at the pump are up. We are working to bring them down, but they are up, President Joe Biden said Friday. Fundamentally, this is a mixed news for natural gas, and technically speaking, natural gas may expect a mixed rally in between 317 to 438 levels. So these are this week's energy outlook. Now let's see the base metals outlook. First is copper. It has a news like copper TCRCs up marginally on holiday lull. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for copper. And technically speaking, copper may expect a mixed trade in between 704 to 772 levels. Next is aluminum. It has a news like LME base metal still supported by tight availability. This is fundamentally a positive news for aluminum, and technically speaking, aluminum may expect a mixed trade. Next is lead. It has a news like Asian markets closed for Lunar New Year holidays and measured activity in lead physical market. This is fundamentally a neutral news for lead, and technically speaking, lead may expect a mixed trade. Next is zinc. It has a news like Peru's output of zinc down by 19%. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for zinc, and technically speaking, zinc may expect a consolidation phase. Next is nickel. It has a news like London Metal Exchange warrant premiums were broadly stable. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for nickel, and technically speaking, nickel may expect a mixed trade with high volatility. So these are this week's Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. For more profits, join our Telegram channel and the YouTube channel. Thank you by Sky Broking.